Hello, Hank is on assignment today. I'm Dr. Lucas Fry. Welcome to A Better Life. Today we want to delve right into some wonderful guests that have some things that you just might need in a day in society to where people are constantly buying online. It's estimated that 40% of us will make all of our quote furniture purchases over the next 5 years online. That means no more going in the local stores and looking at what they have because of the convenience. But what is the convenience when the item shows up at your home and you find out you have to put it together? Well, that's another story. And that leads us to our first guest, a person who claims he has experienced arms. Please welcome to the show, Brandon Jones.
Thank you.
Nice to meet you, Brandon.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
How long have you been in this area?
I've been in this business a total of about 9 years. I started out working for a contractor who did all of the retail assembly for a particular retailer, and I kind of got out of that a couple of years later and started doing it on my own, and have been doing commercial and residential furniture assembly ever since.
Back in my college days, a long time ago, one of the jobs that I had working to supplement my income on campus was working in a waterbed store.
Okay.
And all I did was basically put waterbeds together.
Okay.
So it's something that people always seem to need help with, but in today's society with people ordering so much stuff online, I could imagine that it's a challenge because some of these things are quite complicated.
Absolutely. Absolutely. You find that customers are oftentimes frustrated when they see the amount of pieces that come out of a box.
I can imagine. We have some photographs I'd like to show you of some of the items that you see coming into the area that you have helped put together. And some of these items, as you can see, are seem to be simple at first, but actually there's a lot of pieces. How many pieces would you estimate came in the box that you had to put some of these just typical chest of drawers together?
Some can be as many as 100
Wow.
pieces. Yep.
And I love the diagrams. Those are always so easy to follow too. And then when you get to items like this, it almost takes two people to balance it when you're trying to put it together.
Absolutely.
Do you work alone or do you work with a team?
A lot of the jobs I do on my own, but some jobs I do take a team with me.
Well, I'm sure with the proper rigging, a person can figure out how to do this really quick. But items like this that are in the backyard, I've seen those items. Some of them are in existence for 4 or 5 years and still not complete. But the kids are playing on them already.
I actually did this one recently. It took me 2.5 days. I did it on my own.
2.5 days.
Yes. Yep.
Well, as we know, Kia is one of the companies, but even Walmart, and now, I don't know if you saw it or not, but when I was in Alaska just a few weeks back, they were advertising that you now can buy complete homes on Amazon.com,
That's
1
correct.
and 2 bedroom homes. And they come in a kit, and you have to put them together. They claim that 2 adults can put a typical 1 bedroom home together in 3 days. So that means for most of us about 3.5 years. So, but with experienced arms, I think you could do it a lot quicker.
Absolutely.
So what is the biggest challenge you found when you were out there putting things together? You show up and they said, I've got some furniture I want to put together. What was the one that really just, this was a tough one?
Probably the biggest challenge I've ever had was on a swing set, but it was done in January, so it was very cool. I was in Texas, and the weather was terrible. It started to rain. It was really cold out there, and I was on a deadline. So it was probably the only time that I ever had tremors from being that cold before. But that was that was the worst.
So the Louisiana heat is welcome to you.
Absolutely.
And I imagine a lot of times people buy these gifts and it's a birthday coming up Saturday and they want it put together. They can't get it by Friday afternoon, so they call you at 2 o'clock Friday afternoon. Right. And the 3-day project you have to have together by the 10 o'clock surprise.
Absolutely. And I get those a lot.
I can imagine. Well, how do people contact you if they do want to find out more about your company?
They can reach me on my by phone, 833-832-2767. So they can contact me that way.
Email?
They can reach me by email, info@experiencederms.com.
And understand you have a website. How in depth is your website? Does it give a lot of details, or what would they expect to find on your website?
It's not an extensive website. It just gives basic information on how we got started. It gives pictures on some of the things that we've done, residential and commercial, and also has our contact information on there as well.
Of course. So if a person had let's just say a chest of drawers. Let's just take a simple chest of drawers. They come in, there's probably 40 pieces, 45 pieces to a typical chest of drawers, right? And what would you charge to come over, unbox it, and put it together in a home?
Pricing on a chest of drawers ranges based on what type it is, where the customer is located, because we charge for mileage based on distance. So maybe...
This is not a guaranteed price, folks. This
maybe in the realm of $65 on up to $200, depending on how big it is.
Sure. Some of them get very complicated with a back mirror and everything else.
Correct.
So. But that's still cheaper than destroying it yourself.
Correct.
What about warranty? Do you offer a warranty if it loosens up in a couple of weeks or something doesn't seem right? What's your policy?
Typically, the manufacturer has some type of warranty just in guaranteeing the parts themselves. Following the instructions, you really can't go wrong if you follow the instructions properly, but we are insured just in case anything does get damaged.
Do you offer spouse-assisted assembly? Well, I mean, a lot of guys want to tell their wife, I put this together, honey.
I have some customers who want to help, and I'll allow them to do that if they want.
Just don't insure them against damages, right?
Right.
I totally understand that. So it's estimated, like I said, 40% of us will be buying our furniture online in the next 5 years. Are you seeing this as a trend? Are you seeing more and more people buying furniture online or buying it for delivery, for assembly?
Probably most of my customers buy online. Absolutely.
Is there any stores that sell assembly furniture locally that you know of? That you can go in and buy and take it home and
Walmart.
assemble? Walmart has furniture put together? What percentage do you do to Walmart customers? Is that typically who calls you, or is it more IKEA people?
I probably get more IKEA and Wayfair.
Wayfair, another biggie.
Absolutely.
Yep. It's a changing world, and now if you want to play with the times, this man can help you change. Very nice meeting you, young man.
Thank you so much.
I wish you the best of luck, and I hope your company thrives. In today's society, it's a changing world. Coming up, we have something else that you'll find out very interesting and changing. Stay tuned. We'll be right back.